Hello, I'm Sondra Baras, and we're back again with the weekly Torah portion. This week's portion is Vayetzei, and it begins in Genesis 28, verse 10, with Vayetzei means, and he departed. It is Jacob leaving Beersheba, going to Haran as he escapes from his brother Esau, who tries to kill him. The main events in this Torah portion, of course, take place in Haran when Jacob reaches there. He has various dealings with his uncle Laban and ends up marrying Laban's daughters and having children and working for Laban, etc. And like last week when we talked about the image of Rebecca and how Rebecca is often viewed in Christian sources as being a rather unsavory character, I think in this week's portion we are also dealing with a character, Laban, who is viewed a bit differently in Christian circles or traditional Christian circles than is viewed in Jewish circles. First of all, Laban, let's just set it out the way it is. Laban is seen as a swindler, as a guy who's really quite nasty, cannot be trusted. And let's see exactly how that's borne out. So first of all, let's look at the story as it is, on its most basic level. Jacob is running away from Esau. He goes to Laban, and we don't really know very much about Laban at the point at which Jacob gets there. Jacob actually acts, he's quite an innocent. He makes a deal with Laban to work 7 years in exchange for marrying his daughter Rachel, who Jacob has already fallen in love with, and he agrees. He works for 7 hard years, only to discover after he goes through this whole marriage ceremony that he actually married the wrong sister. Laban has tricked him and given him Leah instead. And at this point, of course, we see Laban present to us in no uncertain terms as a swindler. And of course, the story takes us up until Jacob is ready to leave, and Jacob ends up getting his get payment or salary, ends up being able to leave Laban with livestock, with property, through some kind of complicated deal that he makes with Laban, and we're going to actually look into that deal and find out exactly what it is. So what do we know about Laban? And I'd like to first, again, I love to take a look at the Midrash. The Midrash is so reflective of, ancient traditional perspectives on the Torah portion, on the Bible in general. So I'd like to start with a very interesting Midrash that actually is not about this week's story. It's a Midrash that is a commentary on the story that we read last week when Eliezer comes to greet, comes to the house of Bethuel and the house of Laban and wants to take Rebekah as a wife for Isaac. And this story then is as follows.
To watch this program in its entirety, go to www.glc.us.com or simply click the link below.